simulator. We are now at house 205, the Torres' house, who for some reason do not have a mailbox. So I couldn't micro camera it, but as you can see, I did go and get a few. I only need one more time slot to get their schedule full up. Now this house here was super annoying in the base game. Not because of the security guard, which could change, but because of the tenant inside. He very, very rarely left, which as you can tell by when you get close enough. Oh, there you go. He's gone for like an hour. I think he may have been gone for like 2 in the main game. I mean, it actually didn't change all that much. But the security guard, for the most part, stayed outside. So he wasn't that big of a deal. And from the little bit that I saw of him, he's even less of a deal because there is a place to climb up outside around the back to get into it. And it doesn't even look like he goes there. So like most of this shit out front and like that camera there doesn't make a difference to me. None whatsoever. Now I don't know if there's any gutters that I can climb here. And I did have to buy the car key signal cloner because there is a car here. Let me mark that. I wonder, can I climb that gutter? It doesn't. Yeah, it's not a gutter though, that's just the side of the house. It's weird like that they don't let you mark these anymore. Like that's just something that they kind of just stopped doing. But yeah, there's no security cameras in the back, which is where you can climb over. He may have glass cut sensors. Oh, look at that, I can climb over there as well. But which is obviously going to be annoying because that means that I'll have to bust into a room that has a closet in it. But anyway, we'll take that. Take the glass knife. Well, actually, I don't need the climbing gloves unless I'm climbing up something else. But I'll take that. I'll take those two on the off chance that something inside is locked, but I'm not sure if there is in this house or not. Oh, I also forgot to put my binocs back. Nope, I didn't. It's just because I had them in my hand when I got in. Does that mean I can still zoom in? That's interesting. Okay, yeah, now they're gone. So there you go. If you need to use binoculars but don't want to actually have them, apparently that's a little bug you can do. Alright. So let's see here. Now, does he have glass cut sensors? He does not. Alright. Now, this house here also the annoying because of just how much big shit he has. Come on, there we go. Let's get that closed. Where are we? This has got to be probably what's considered the studio, music studio, I guess. Let's see. Headset, speakers, synth, yeah. Okay, so actually, let's see now. How much is in the music studio? There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 things to pick up, but quite a bit of weight. And one thing of cash somewhere. But yeah, so this guy here is some kind of musician or some shit. You know what, I will open that just as a place to hide if I need to. 2, that's 3 and 4. That's 5. But yeah, this place here, because like everything is so heavy. I think he also has, I want to say 2 antiques, but I could be wrong. It might be, he might have 3, I don't know. Oh god, alright. I forgot. Alright. So apparently the guard does come around the back at some point. Fucking Christ. You know, I bet you it wasn't even that he was coming around to guard the back. I bet you he was heading... Let's see. Because would have had to have been here, front of the garage. Back, no, back of the house. Son of a bitch. He does guard the back of the house. See, I don't think he ever went back there in the main game. Let's see, where's this guy though? Toilet, kitchen, porch, toilet. Toilet 2 though. And then out. So I mean, I'm gonna do the same thing to get in. Ow, I forgot that, yeah. I forgot to check. I just kind of assumed. Because I'm like, there's like barely anything in the back of the house. Why would he be guarding back there? We'll open that. Quickly pop in. See if we can get the window closed. It does not look like it. Okay, but we can get that one closed. So if we climb out, close that one, climb back in. Close that one, and then we'll just leave this place for now. Well, he guards the back of the house. Alright. So, now that we've been tased, let's check out the hallway, shall we? Make sure that, because I think there is 2 halls. Yeah, oh, well, there's a hall and then there's an upstairs hall, so that's good. So let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 things to pick up, it looks like. And 3 things of cash. Ah, fucking Christ, and I forgot that he has cameras inside as well. Ugh. Yeah, just load the checkpoint. Oh, I forgot about that as well. Ugh. I hate this house. This house is just the bane of my existence, man. Without a doubt, this house was probably the one that took me the most amount of time in the main game to clear out. Not so much because of the security camera, because I think that's the only one that's inside. Oh, window, crouch, get that. There we go. But yeah, not because of this camera here. Because if you just break into the other room, you can get around it. And I think that's the only one that's here. Ooh, he might leave this direction though, but I'm not sure about that. Anyway, it's 1. Ugh. But yeah, like, for the most part, it was the guy upstairs because he never fucking left upstairs in the main, or in the regular game. He was always there. And it was so goddamn annoying because you just couldn't, like, because like I said, even in the main game, he was barely ever gone. Like he's only gone for an hour here, and it may very well have only been an hour in the main game as well. I'm not staying next to him. Well, I am, but yeah, like he was not gone for long at all. I probably can't open this without the PDA, even if I could. There's a security camera right outside the door. All 3 of the paintings are actually like right here. Okay, we got a nice little living room here. It's good. Now, unfortunately though, the place to shut off the security cameras is upstairs. And to anybody watching this who watches the rest of my Let's Plays, I'm going to warn you right now, for some reason the audio, like I didn't realize it when I edited my Mass Effect ones for the week before this, that the audio was fucked, but for next week, not only is my Mass Effect audio fucked, my Darksiders 3 audio also kind of fucked. So that's always good to have, you know, every video for a week have fucked audio, and I don't know what it is. I didn't play with my Mass Effect audio and that because I just had it set probably the same way as I had it before, but I also don't understand how the audio that I'm getting when I play the game is different than somehow different than the audio that's being recorded. Like, it makes zero sense. Yeah, see, I can't even get into that thing while the cameras are still on, but I need to get upstairs, I think, to stop that. Okay, so if I can get these outside, because if I go out over here, you know what, I'll take this door here, or this window here. Because if I just toss them out there, then I can toss them over the fence. No, didn't work. Or I can toss them over the hedge, I guess, not the fence. But then that should be easy enough to go out, toss them over, and then as soon as that guy, I get the opportunity, I can bail and oof, is off. Okay, really? Ugh, you prick. Ugh, really? Ugh. If you would fucking hold them properly, you know, and actually give them like a decent toss. Wow, that was just gonna stand right up, eh? Oh, where the fuck did he just come from? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Where? Because I didn't have the warning until he was already there. So, I mean... Oh, whoops. Notes. Like, toilet, then the kitchen. Like, he's on the porch at 12 p.m. It could have been 12 p.m. maybe, but... Like, I need a different entrance time. Definitely need a different entrance time. I need... Where the fuck is this guy not at the back of the house? There we go. Front of the house at 3 p.m. onwards. Toilet, kitchen, living room. That's fine. So 3 p.m. And then I'll have plenty of time. I hate this house oh so much. I'm honestly glad that we're getting it out of the way now. You would think that, like, the other houses that have, like, round-the-clock security all over the place, you know, and, like, that's all it is security guards would be worse. But no. It's really, really not. This is 100%. From my recollections, anyway, this is 100% the worst house here. And maybe that's because they gave you such like an easy an easy way in. Maybe they're like, oh well, we should make it a little bit harder because they can get in so easily. But it's it's rough. Okay, and then there was a guitar in here, and then I didn't even get to finish checking everything last time I was here. So yeah, our only oh, that reminds me, while I'm in here, I need to quick slot that. Now, obviously, stealing the car would be better when the guy's at the back of the house, because if he's anywhere in the front of the house, they can run up and tase you out of the car if you don't get away fast enough. And all you have to do is drive by them. Like, you don't have to, like, be stopped next to them or anything. Really, my inventory's full already? You see what I mean? How this place fucking sucks? Come on, out the window. Because it takes no time at all to fill up your inventory. Fuck, I don't remember what I was talking about. Like that 2 seconds that I said, oh fuck. Oh, I can't fit the synth in there. See, look at that synth by itself is fucking 10 load. Like, good god. Throw that in there. That wouldn't even be enough. Like, I I have to carry the speaker with me. I don't have enough space. Like, I just can't make enough space. Fucking Christ. Ugh. But yeah, this place blows. But anyway, oh, and it looks like he should be close enough for this. Well, maybe. So the way this works is you have to get close to someone, and then when it turns solid, you just click. And there, now I can now take his car. It does not require me to pick the lock. It doesn't require me to shut off an alarm. I just walk up to the car, get in, and drive away. It is super convenient, and just another it's just another example of something that something that's considered a higher difficulty, just like the locks, where like the difficulty 3 is the easiest ones to pick. The more expensive cars are the easiest ones. Now, technically, unlike the locks, the second tier cars, which is like 2 of them, are theoretically the hardest ones to take, because you have because not only, anyway, do you have the car lockpick gun, which obviously does the work for you. It takes 0 skill. Not only do you have that, you also have the alarm to disable. Now, as you can imagine, still doesn't make it all that difficult, but it does technically make it harder. Whereas this one here, that's all it is. Now, there is a couple, or at least one, I think, that is a little bit harder to get, just because of the where the person is usually. But as you can tell there, you can take it through, or like you can get it through walls and that, which obviously makes it supremely easy. I'm just gonna steal as many paintings as I can, since we can also get into the living room there. He also doesn't seem, well, he kind of hears me walking. So that's 3, so this would be 4, and then we'll see if there's another one in there, and then that'll clear that. I don't know if there's any upright things. I'll take a quick check here. There's 4. This is also a very good strategy for this game, by the way. Is like the... Come on, grab the fucking painting. There we go. Is the walk and crouch. It lets you cover way more distance than you would think. Like, you would think that it's like, oh, you're not really saving too much space or too much time there, but you save an insane amount of time by doing it. Ugh. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, now I'm going to take a quick look. There is an upright thing in bedroom 2, but I don't know where that is. I'll check to see if it's the other room out back here that we can bust into. Man, there was a lot of flat things in here. Like, Jesus Christ, there is a lot of flat things in here. There's a printer in the office, but that's upstairs. Yeah, so there's only 2 upright things. So I'll take a quick peek in here and just see if I can... Oh, well, actually, you know what? There's a TV in there. So where's bedroom 2 gone? It's bedroom 3. There we go, bedroom 2. Yeah, so that can't be it because there's... Oh, well, yeah, small TV, so... It's a trophy. I don't remember there being trophies, but... No, whatever. Oop. Ah, it's one of those. Forgot about that. Ow. Fuck you. Come on, there we go. Okay, so I'll see if I can find a trophy in here. There it is. But yeah, see, if you go out this way, you can wiggle past the camera. Ugh. close these. I don't think that this, like I said, the security guard doesn't go inside at all. And I don't think the guy comes downstairs, really. Like, from, once again, in the regular game, he doesn't really come downstairs at all. He mostly is pretty much always upstairs. I don't remember him ever coming downstairs. You know, obviously with it being... Oh, fuck you. Obviously with it being New Game Plus, that could very easily have changed, but doesn't look like it. Which is weird, because most of the rooms are downstairs. Like, the upstairs isn't that extensive. Ooh, careful, buddy. You don't want to run over the paintings. That fucking breaks them, remember? I don't remember these trophies being a thing. Unless there's something that you can sell on Black Bay. Which could be the case. That's 3. Okay, good. I didn't run over any of them. It's 4. That's 5. Okay, so we'll piss off now. Now, thankfully, because we did that room first, that is the majority of the really weighty stuff, I think. Like, we should be able to get much better haul in our backpack. Like, way more items. Like, not necessarily better items, but definitely more. We'll slap that down there. But yeah, like, looking at how many flat things there are on this thing, it's a little ridiculous. Oh, you know what? Actually, I can just... Oop. Although that's probably a Black Bay item, so I won't bother. I was going to say I could just throw it in the back of this. Just so that it's, you know, ready to go. Because none of these are going to be Black Bay items. It's really weird how that one you have to have open, even though you can, like, once it's open... Okay, well, some stuff apparently. Oh, right, because it can only hold 2. Duh. For some reason, I was thinking it held 3. There we go. Whatever, when we get that printer, I can throw it in there. The only job for this place is to steal a TV. Okay, that's empty. Which I think is in the upstairs place, but I'm not sure. Speaker, headset, Apple base, dark red. You know what, we can actually take out the micro camera because I don't think that there's any more mailboxes in this game, if I'm not mistaken. So, which is a real shame, because it doesn't really make the game any harder to not have the mailbox. I mean, because it takes nothing to scout them out yourself. The micro camera is just like a really cheap and easy way to do that for you. It's also nighttime now, and I don't know if that guy has shutters or not. If he doesn't, great. If he does, well, just have to take a nap, I guess. But yeah, like, with how little I just put in there, it's a little ridiculous. Yeah, he has shutters, so I gotta wait until they open, which will be morning. I could just flip back to 3 p.m. again. But let's see, is there any other times? I mean, he's front to the garage in the morning until the back that. Yeah, I think I might just flip back to 3 p.m. Because that seems to be the best time to go about this. Now, in all honesty, like, front of the house, back of the house, front of the garage, I think is what the security guard does, or pool. And when he's at the pool would be the time to, let's see, you know what, I'm just going to bust right in here, because this is, why not, right? I already got a bunch of shit from here. Or I already got the paintings from here. This should be... This could be... No, because bedroom 2 is the other one, so... Let's see. Okay, so bedroom 3 is upstairs, so this has to be regular bedroom. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items to pick up in here, which isn't bad. And 1 thing of cash. It's not bad at all. Alright. What the hell is that? I'm getting like a little like noise on my audio. I have no idea what that could be. Oh, there's that. And there's item number 3. Let's see. 3. Oh, there's 4. Oof, I'm gonna have so much money looting this place. Especially since with the like the guitar, like the instruments are all worth quite a hefty amount. Not to mention we have antiques in here somewhere. Is that a pillow in there? Weird place for a pillow. There. Not that base. That's what, 4 I think, maybe 5. And nope. I almost kind of wish I brought my crowbar in to smash some of these plates. It's also because I still, as far I don't think, or as far as I know anyway, still don't have that achievement for smashing 10 plates. And I don't know if you have to do that all on like a single save or something, maybe. Let's see how many things we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 7. I think that was it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, that was it. We got everything out of here already. That wasn't bad at all. Okay, and then since we're here, we'll pop out and clean off some of this. Bracelet. And then I don't remember if anything was in here. Or not. Really? Oh, there's some cash. The nice thing about the drawers, I guess, like if you do it this way, instead of like opening it, checking it, closing it, is it gives you like I don't know. I feel like it makes it more likely for you to catch something in the drawer on your second pass when you're closing them. In reality, it probably doesn't. I mean, if you missed it the first time, it's very possible that you miss it. It's probably just as likely that you miss it the second time, but I don't know. I always feel better doing like all of them and then, which is probably not a good way to do it in all honesty. You probably should do it where like you open up one set of drawers. Man, a lot of bracelets. One set of drawers and then and close them and then do the next set of drawers and then close them. There's no point to do it one drawer at a time because of how long it takes for them to open and close. But if you do one set, then you know you can get them all closed and then take a quick peek around to see if something else or like maybe something's changed and maybe you're about to be detected or something, you know. Pop into here. Come on, there we go. Okay, he is heading to the kitchen. Okay, so I can't do that drawer, or that set of drawers. That is a 9 load right there. There's one antique. Okay, now if I'm remembering, he spends a few hours in the kitchen. These people spend a lot of time in places of their homes. Like, I don't think that, like, outside of my living room, I don't think that I spend over an hour anywhere. Well, I guess maybe the kitchen, because, you know, make supper and then eat it. But, and then the dishes, so maybe the kitchen. Oh, wait. Oh, fuck, my inventory's full. Damn it. Okay, well, I'll go dump my stuff off. Grab the TV while I'm in here. And I'll go dump my stuff off and come back for that. It's, whoops, middle left. Oh, come on. Fence, there we go. And then I'll see if I can pop upstairs and disable the security cameras quickly and smoothly so that I can pop into that other set of drawers that's there. Alright, let's make sure I get rid of the heavy stuff. White. All the one load stuff. Actually, give those two back and I'll pop the gray base in there. Alright. Oh no, I'm detected going into my van. The horror. Anyway. Oh, actually, you know what though? Before I get back in there, I should do this to get a save going. And hope that 7 p.m. is not when the shutters close. It is not. Good. Now the issue with the shutters, obviously, is that even if I know where the shutter panel is, because it's something that I have to hack into, I can't physically do it right now because I need the hacking PDA for that. Let's see, I need to go upstairs. Now, I realize that it looks like that guy will see me if I go upstairs, but there is a wall there, and I just don't remember where oh wait, actually. What is that? Shutter control, this one might be, there it is, cameras are right there. Okay, so that is that one, the red one. There we go. And the cameras are already disabled. That was actually a super easy one. Alright, let's check these drawers. Ooh. Okay, so his living room is upstairs. I guess. I figured that other. Oh no, that's right. That's just a bedroom. Now, the security cameras are disabled, but I have a feeling that since it's 9 p.m. now, that the shutters have probably closed on me. Which would obviously make this a little bit harder. Did I not open the bottom drawers? God, I hate that he's like right above my head. Alright, now I'll pop in here and see. Yep, shutter's definitely closed. I can always climb out one of the top windows, because the top windows never have shutters. But since we're here already, and I know that this is bedroom 2, let's see what all we can get out of here, because I don't think there's too much in here. Got the two things, like the two big things. Then there's 1, 2, yeah, there's only 3 things and then a bunch of cash, so there might be a safe in here. Ooh, there's a guitar though. Anyway, how many things did I say there was? 1, 2, yeah, 3 things. So that's 1. So I'll see if I can find a safe, because there, like I said, there's a lot of cash, but maybe it's not. Yeah, it must not be in a safe. I still hate how close that guy is to me. Like, it's so disconcerting to hear him, like, because it feels like he's about to walk into this room. Like every time he moves, and I just hear that, you know, his footsteps. It's like, oh, I'm fucked, I'm fucked, I'm fucked. I'm just waiting for him to walk through the door and fucking tase the shit out of me. Okay, there must be like one of the drawers over there that's just fucking loaded with cash. Dude has fucking maracas and microphones, little drums and everything, just fucking everywhere. Some hats for some reason, pair of pants. Oh, there's 1 thing in cash. There's 2 out of like. So we're still missing 1 item and like 2 more things of cash. So that closed. Huh, no cash up there. Oh, I guess there's more drawers here. Let's check these. Oh, okay, well there's the last two things of cash. It's good. So I mean, we got 400, or no, 200 bucks just out of this room alone, and then there's the last item. Awesome. Okay, so we're managing to clear. We managed to clear, I think, all of the downstairs rooms except for the foyer. I will check here. I don't think there's anything in the bathroom. The hall was done. Yeah, so that's all there is outside of the foyer. We do not have very much space left, but if we can make it to the garage, I might make a play for the car. Because he's over at the pool right now, which, like I said, is the ideal time to steal this. And our bag is almost full again. We only have the TV. We didn't have anything upright or anything else to throw into it. Oh, you know what though? Since the garage is over here and the foyer is right here, I'm going to grab the paintings and whip them over the fence. That's one. So I can take four of them. That's two, and I think that one's actually worth quite a bit, the old kitchen. It's three, just because of how much flat things there are. And in fact, I can even climb over the fence over there and throw them in the van before I even get into the car. Three, so I need one more painting. There's also paintings like up there that I'm not 100% sure how to get. Okay. I kind of wish you could load up the cars that you steal as well. Just have like a couple of slots there, but then I guess they would have to, because they don't let you drive them outside of, you know, when you initially steal them. I guess that really wouldn't work, would it? Thankfully, there's nobody on the road. And there's actually a nice little path right here to where I threw all the paintings. So I can, yeah. Man, this has actually worked out rather well. Because I can load these up. That'll get rid of 5 more of the flat items, which is very important. Because I have a feeling that the foyer is mostly flat items. Although some of those might be considered part of the upstairs hall because of where they are. And in all honesty, I'm not even sure if you can get all of them because it's not like there's a ledge anywhere or like you can get a ladder going. Okay, so since the cameras are out, I didn't even need to climb over the fucking fence in the back. Now the tricky part about this, which is why it's good if they don't hear you take off in it, is these cars do not turn well, and you have to go out kind of slowly. There we go. So that you don't crash into shit and get stuck. Because like you don't have to worry about damaging these vehicles. Oh, you see what I mean about they don't turn nicely? And the real issue with them though is like, if you're turning and you hit the brakes, it automatically like reverses your steering, even though you're still moving forward. Like your car will just reverse. It's like just turn the wrong way, and it's like, all right. That car, by the way, is worth a shit ton of money, as you can imagine. Like it is worth so fucking much. It's ridiculous. All right, what do I got? I got a painting. There we go. That up there. Got a lot of fucking paintings, man. Even with the car giving me like an extra 2 spaces when I go to sell all this shit, it's still gonna take so many trips in order to do it. There's actually probably gonna be, oh, actually, you know what? Since this is a little painting, I'll throw it over there, just because. And this is the old kitchen one, which I think, let's see, how much? Just 25 bucks. But that, maybe that wasn't the one then. I thought that there was one that was worth like way more. Okay, let's dump everything in here. And you know what? I don't need the car key signal cloner anymore, for the moment anyway. I think we still have 2 more cars on this street, 3 more total, because the final house in the industrial district, or I guess the only house in the industrial district, has a car that I need that for. And that one, oof, that's a rough one to get out. Because like it's easy enough, just like this one, it is easy enough to get the gate open. Or actually, come to think of it, that one doesn't even have like a gate like this that you open. I think it just has like a gate that is partially open at all times. But getting like to the garage, getting the door open, even getting the close enough to get the key cloned isn't bad. But actually driving it out of the place is fucking horrendous. Because like there's, once again, in the regular game, I don't know, it could be different for this, but like there's basically always a guard where you need to oh, actually, you know what, because now since that I could use him more at the back of the house than at the front of the house. Although, do I have any entrances at the front of the house? I may want to take one. Okay, so if I go to 8 a.m. where he's at the front of the garage, then he'll move to the back of the house at 9 a.m. and dude is still upstairs for, in theory, all of that. But yeah, when I did it, there was always a guard right where you need to drive the car out. I think that he wasn't there. There was like, as he patrolled, there was like a moment that you could get past him, but it was fucking horrible to manage, and it was just like, it took me so many tries to get that car out of there. Because yeah, because not only was there basically always that one guard there was usually at least one more guard that was always in your road, and it was just so fucking rough to get by. Alright, let's disable the cameras again. Got a purple one there, only red one, and double check that, and there we go. Wait, the cameras are off, aren't they? Yeah, okay. Alright, so now he's at the front of the garage, and so he could see me through that window. That guy's upstairs for a while, but let's check the foyer. Yeah, it's like all fucking flat items. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 flat paintings. So we actually managed to get 4 out, which means there's 5 left, which is fucking perfect. But other than that, those are gifts, so they're not actually there right now. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things to put in my bag. So that's 1, and then we'll have to work on getting those 5 paintings out. That's 2, that's 3. Oh, is that it? That's 4. You know what? I'll pop that open. It's 5. And there's 6. So I don't even, there's actually nothing on that side of the house. Okay, so he is now at the back of the house, which isn't a bad thing. Pop that, which he'll hear, but that's fine. He's still in the, he's in the kitchen, but whatever. Okay, so this is 1 out of 5. And my bag is almost full even from the few things. But that was another antique, so that's 2 antiques already, which, you know, if you remember, worth quite a bit. You know, I'll actually throw them So that's one. He doesn't hear me running, which is good. Now, like I said, I'm not 100% sure how to get some of these. Like those two up there, I have no idea. Like, can I like... Ugh. Oh, well, maybe if I just stand on the couch and jump, I can get it. Possibly. I do like how that guard outside can't hear me, and he doesn't seem to be hearing me upstairs either. So that's two. Oh, oh, there we go. I'm not even sure if I got these paintings in my original playthrough or not. They may have been ones that like I looked at and was just like, I don't know, and gave up on, because like as you can imagine, or as you can see there, we've collected these paintings multiple times already. There you go, and that's 4, right? Which would make that one up there. Oh. Ooh, somebody outside saw me. Really? How? Look at all like the hedges and shit. Like, the fuck is that nonsense? And for some reason the camera's turned back on. That's interesting. That's fine. We'll just disable them again. Let's see. Do that green. Oh, both greens and the blue. Okay. Now the only thing I have left in the foyer is this painting up here. Because I'm guessing that that's the last one, because I don't see any more like on the walls or anywhere, so right? Oh, unless there's one like hidden behind the stairs. There's not. Yeah, so then that had to have counted for the foyer, I guess. Okay. So, and I've also opened up the front gate here, so with the cameras off I can just bust out. Boop. I wonder if that's what turned on the cameras. Like I was detected trespassing, so it's like, hey, you know, and then just turned on the cam. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Is when they detect. Really? How the hell does that make sense? Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. We may actually get all of these fucking paintings out before we're done looting the place, which would be oh so nice. And I'll also dump off my backpack while I'm here, because now all we have left is upstairs, which is the hard part. Now I don't know how much there is for paintings upstairs. Obviously we won't be able to take any this time anyway. I'm doing something shady. I'm carrying a painting. What's shadier than that? Come on, somebody with that likes art, please. That's not a thing. Not in this neighborhood with all the expensive houses. Nobody could possibly be bringing them a painting that they bought or taking away a painting that they've sold. That never happens. A little bit of movement just to force the save. There we go. Now, thankfully, that camera, I do believe I can still get. I just wanted to double check to see if there's one guarding the entry there, and there was not. So where's the porch according to this guy? Okay, so the porch is considered outside. Okay, so let's disable the cameras again. Both greens. Okay. And actually, hang on now. He's currently at the porch and then comes back to the upstairs toilet. So I can go anywhere upstairs as long as I stay out of the toilet for a couple hours, because then he's in the toilet for 2 hours and then leaves. And when he comes back, he goes to the downstairs toilet. So I've actually, as long as he doesn't catch me while he's on his way to the toilet, I should be good. Okay, so I got everything there, That's clear, that's clear, that's clear. Alright. So we have to have, oh god, there's so much shit in the office. Like so much shit. Yeah, we'll go to the office because there seems to be a lot of shit, and that's where the printer is, which is the last upright thing. Just skimming through it, it does not look like I will have Now, toilet I do believe is right there. But if I recall, this guy does do one of those weird things where they're like, hey, yeah, I'm in this place, but then he's really not. Ooh, is that, yeah, that is one of the Fabergé eggs. The Fabergé eggs, oh, and an antique book. Okay, now let's make sure that he goes to the toilet, which he should. Alright, I'm just gonna loot stuff because I have a feeling that I'm not gonna have enough backpack space anyway. So I'll just take whatever I can see right now. I'm not gonna bother to count. Because especially with like the laptops and the computers and that's up here, like there's no way that I'm gonna have enough backpack space for all of it as it is. Yeah, see, I'm already full up. How much space do I got? I got enough space for a couple of fairly light things. So I guess we'll go through this first. No. And I think that I have one more load, I think. If I can find another thing. See, now the only issue that I have right now, of course that one's too low, which actually might not be an issue. Oops. No, it doesn't matter, you didn't hear it. Yeah, okay, I'm good. Oh, you can hear me walking with this printer through the walls. Well, I mean, you can hear somebody walking. I guess odds are he doesn't. Oh, I'm not, don't fucking tell me I'm trespassing. You don't know that I don't live here. And you keep turning the fucking cameras back on. And it's not so much that they don't know that I don't live here. I mean, I am being very highly suspicious. But it's like, I don't understand how them seeing me turns on the fucking cameras inside the house. Like, are they calling, like, do they know the guy personally and are like calling him up and are like, hey, I just saw somebody in your house. You might want to, you know. And the guy's like, what? But my cameras didn't pick him up. It's like, oh, they've been turned off. I'll turn them back on. Like, it makes zero sense. I didn't even realize that that was a mechanic. Like, I don't remember that ever happening. But, like, not only that, but, like, if we go, like, where they're walking, I don't know how they're seeing me. Like, these people outside must have way too good of eyesight. They also must be extremely nosy if they fucking, like, stare in the windows of everybody that walks, or the windows of the houses. I could, in theory, put a little bit more in my box and then go back in and scoop up a few more things in my backpack, but I'm not too worried about that right now. Since see, and that's the other thing, like, because, like, I drive and then, like, I hit, and as a reflex, you know, when I want to take a sharp turn, I hit brake. And then, you know, but unfortunately, as soon as I hit brake, he starts turning the opposite direction I want him to. And then even if I let go of brake, he doesn't resume turning the other direction. He just stops turning entirely. Ugh. It's rough. It is very, very rough. Okay, I'll take this and put it in there on the off chance that there is another upright thing. But that should be all of the upright things. We've got to be getting close to getting all of the paintings out. But I'm not 100% sure on that. I also don't know how long we've been recording for. I know I fucked up a bunch at the beginning, but my last 3 attempts have been pretty fucking successful. Baptism. Some more spoons. God, it's gonna take me so long to clear all this out, but it's the only way to ensure that I don't steal something twice, because there is some shit, like the antique stuff, that obviously doesn't respawn, but there's also, and for the most part, if it's something expensive, it won't respawn. It'll, like the antiques, the more expensive, like, computers and that, something that's really funny, is that the game consoles won't respawn because they're too expensive, but the controllers will. So, like, people go out and buy controllers for a console that they no longer have. Alright. Okay, so if I can get into the house while he's considered on the porch, but I can't really do that because that means that the guard would be at the back of the house. So unless there's another way I can bust in there, which there might be, we'll take a quick peek here. I also noticed before I started today that there is no 203. 203, probably, you know, that place that's being built over there. Okay, so first things first. Should actually be able to just jump over there and possibly make it. I don't know that. I have a feeling that's why that security camera's there, because it's a weird place for a security camera to begin with. Like, you might catch the guy stealing the car doing that, but otherwise it's kind of weird. And yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to, because see how it's not like on top of the fence? I don't want to try exactly right now, but I might, because yeah, if I take a running leap from there, I should be able to land on the fence, maybe. And then as long as I don't fall off the fence into the light, I might be good. And then I should be able to cut my way through there, or even go, yeah, through one of the windows down there. Alright, first things first, I want to see how long we've been recording for. Almost an hour already, damn. Is this going to be the first two-part house? I guess you would know that because odds are we'd be in the second part already. Okay, so 1 p.m. is when he's upstairs, which means I want to sleep in the car until noon. And that more or less gives me an hour to bust in and get back into the office.